Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I would like to talk about avoidant attachment style. So what is avoidant attachment style? It is a type of attachment that we form with other people. The first attachment, the first bond we create, it's the bond with our mother. And if our mother was present, both physically and emotionally, if she was attentive, if she was able to attune to our needs and meet them, then we will most likely develop secure attachment style. Secure attachment style is characterized by being comfortable with both intimacy and separateness. However, if our mother was unable, to attend to our needs, unable to meet our needs, and if she wasn't present, for different reasons, it could be that she was, depressed, or she was preoccupied by her career or by her relationships, by her own traumas. If she was unable to meet our needs, then we will most likely form either anxious or avoidant attachment style. Anxious attachment style is characterized by this deep need for closeness, even clinginess. On the other hand, avoidant attachment style is very different, and it's characterized by the need for distance, by the need for space in relationships. Yeah, people with avoidant attachment style get easily smothered. They get easily, feeling like the other person is being, that our partner is being too needy. So many people with avoidant attachment style go through their life, being single, really valuing their independence and their self-sufficiency highly. So, for the significant part of their life, they may stay, single, only engaging in like one night stands or very short-lived romances. The problem with avoidant attachment style is once they feel like they are developing feelings for someone, or they are starting to like someone, they have to quickly withdraw, because deep inside they have this deep fear of abandonment. So that's what basically avoidant and anxious attachment styles are. They stem from deep fear of abandonment, because both have experienced abandonment in the past, in their childhood. And this didn't have to be an actual physical abandonment, like a death of a parent or parents divorcing. It could be, and it often was, the emotional abandonment they have experienced, the emotional abandonment of their needs. So, how does the avoidant attachment styles place in adulthood? So people with avoidant attachment styles are often, if not all the time, preoccupied with everything else, just not the relationships. Like relationships are kind of on the last place in the, in their priorities. So they may be pretty much into their career. They can be very hardworking. They can be workaholics. They spend many hours at work being busy. They may also be preoccupied with other activities such as sports, working out in gym, spending time doing some hobbies. They don't really need people, so they may prefer activities, doing the activities by themselves alone. They don't need that much friendship. They don't need that much, family around, and especially not the romantic relationships. So, as I was saying, they may be preoccupied with anything else, just not with the relationships. And this is because, as the name suggests, avoidant attachment style, they don't only avoid intimacy and closeness, they avoid their emotions. So anywhere, or anything that kind of triggers some emotional response, they try to avoid it as much as they can. So keeping themselves busy, keeping themselves preoccupied with these activities helps them, to from allowing themselves to feel. Because, yeah, the fear of abandonment is so strong. And uh, people with avoidant attachment style often say my childhood was perfect. I haven't experienced, anything bad, like my parents were fine. So they really have the tendency to shut down any bad memories. They like to only think positively. So you may often hear them saying, like, think positively, or they may be really into this law of attraction. They may be like, okay, you shouldn't look at past, like suffering is bad. You shouldn't, allow yourself to feel bad. You need to toughen up. You need to think positively. So yeah, as I say, they really try to avoid also any, emotionally charged conversations. So, and paradoxically, they often attract partners who wants closeness and who wants, to engage in this emotionally charged conversation. And this can be a big trigger for them. So once their partner approach them with a need to talk about, something that has happened or that is affecting them negatively, or what makes them sad or disappointment, they can withdraw very quickly. They can shut out the conversation and just leave, or they may, they really have to withdraw from this type of conversation because it feels bad, and they really perceive their partners or people who are more emotionally open and available as needy. So, what people with avoidant attachment style can do to help them heal? And healing avoidant attachment style is very, very difficult. It's a very complex process, and that's why it can't be explained in few steps that you could take. It really needs the person with avoidant attachment style really need to commit to their healing. They really have to admit to themselves that the healing is going to take a long time and that they will need help, which is something avoidant people struggle with because they value their self-sufficiency. So they often refuse therapy because they believe they can do everything by their own and they don't need help. So it may be already hard for them to engage and to get themselves into therapy. But therapy is probably the only thing that can help people with avoidant attachment style, because, as I said, it is such a complex process and complex healing. But also, people with avoidant attachment style can start, practicing allowing themselves to feel, naming their emotions, being observant of their emotions, and really try to express and talk about their emotions. This is, a significant thing or step for healing from avoidant attachment style. It's to talk and work around emotions, and of course working on their childhood experiences, of their childhood issues or trauma, really admitting to themselves that I have been abandoned in some way, and that's why I have this deep fear of abandonment that needs to be looked at and that has to be worked through. So therapy and allowing themselves to feel. So this was just a brief description of what avoidant attachment style is and what people with it can do about that. I'm going to talk more deeply about attachment styles and other issues such as limiting beliefs, fears, fear of rejection. So if you are interested and if you like the video, make sure to like, share or subscribe to my channel if you would like to support me and if you would like to receive more informative videos like this. So thank you for watching and I hope you found the video helpful.